Welcome back to the Ulduar Raid Guide. I'm Lore from TankSpot, and in this video I'll be showing you Thorim's Hard Mode, Lose Your Illusion. Phase 1, after the initial arena clear, operates almost identically to Phase 1 in a normal mode kill, with only a couple extra things to keep track of. First, you need to be able to clear the hallway in under 2 minutes in order to pull Thorim before Sif leaves and actually activate the Hard Mode. For this reason, you may want to be a little more careful with how you separate your raid into the hallway and arena groups. Remember that hunters and melee DPS will do best in the arena where they are unaffected by the cast speed debuff, while casters will do best in the hallway. The other thing to consider is the use of mind control. The Dark Rune Wardbringers have an ability called Aura of Celerity that will increase the attack and casting speed of your entire raid by 20%. This can stack up to 3 times and has a significant impact on your raid DPS, especially in Phase 2. However, it can be a little tricky to coordinate. Ideally, you want to use a Shadow Priest wearing a full Frost Resist set and at least 6% spell hit to avoid resists. The mind-controlling priest should be stationed in the arena initially and should stand just outside the group toward the middle of the room. As I said before, you can use up to 3 mind controls. More mind controls will stack up more of a haste buff, but add a lot of complexity to the fight. We found the fight was easiest for us to handle with just 1 mind control, but it's a good idea to experiment a little to find a good balance for your group. Timing is important on the Phase 2 transition. If possible, you want the hallway tank to be in position to pick up Thorim once he jumps into the arena, as there will most likely still be some mobs being tanked in the arena. DPS should clear these out quickly and start focusing on Thorim as soon as possible. At this time, the mind-controlling priest should release his Warbringer, move underneath Thorim's balcony, and pick it back up again. With this positioning, the mind-control priest won't have to worry about dodging lightning charges. The raid's positioning is very important as well. Just like in normal mode, Thorim's chain lightning can be devastating if too many people are bunched up. We found it easiest to assign each healer a position around the room, assign melee DPS into 2 groups standing at each of Thorim's feet, and have ranged DPS find gaps to stand in. In addition to all of Thorim's normal abilities, Sif will be doing a heavy amount of damage to the raid through a few frost-based abilities of her own. The most immediately apparent is her Blizzard, which is always active and rotates slowly around the room in a clockwise motion. Ranged will need to dodge this as much as possible, although avoiding lightning charge is still top priority. The second most important of Sif's abilities is an AoE Frost Nova that will root raid members in place. This should be dispelled immediately, as it can easily cause someone to get caught in a blizzard or lightning charge. Sif also has an AoE Frostbolt Volley and a single target Frostbolt that she'll use fairly frequently. For this reason, we found it helpful to have the entire raid wear 1 piece of Frost Resist gear. The Mind Control Priest will also be caught in Blizzard whenever it comes near the balcony, but with Shadow Form and a full Frost Resist set, it should be easily healable. As Phase 2 continues, Thorim's damage will continue to ramp up, especially on the tanks, and eventually outpace the healers. High DPS is extremely important here, as you need to end the fight before his tank damage becomes unhealable. After Thorim's self-buff reaches about 6 stacks, tanks should use armor potions and start rotating cooldowns and trinkets. External cooldowns such as Pain Suppression or Divine Sacrifice should be used late in the fight to help fill in the gaps and reduce raid damage. Unbalancing Strike poses one of the biggest threats to tank survivability, especially in hard mode, as it deals a massive amount of damage. However, improved Demoralizing Shout has a huge impact in reducing this damage. Keeping it up constantly is practically a requirement to successfully finishing the encounter. Thorim's Hard Mode requires very solid healing, DPS, and tanking to complete. It's a very hectic encounter that will stretch your raid through both execution and sheer numbers. As always, for more information on this or any other encounter, check the Project Marmot forums at TankSpot.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, just follow the link in the movie details. Thanks for watching, and good luck!